All right, this week, class, we're going to talk about some business specific online tools that are available for you to use. And there's clumps of them that only deal with certain businesses. So that's something that we're going to look into today. So let me stop and we'll take a look right here. All right, there's certain tools, like I said, that are specific to certain types of businesses. So they have online collaboration tools because a lot of times now people need to work together with maybe they're working from home or have multiple offices and locations so that people from different offices need to work together. There's a lot of free sites you can use and some cost money. Here's one of the a popular collaboration site. It's called snacknation.com. So if that's something your business can use, that might be something to look into. Uh, Social networking for people, for professionals. So we already looked at LinkedIn, but I don't know if when you looked at it or talked about it, if we really talked a lot about the groups that they have. And they do break it up into different groups, so you can join groups on there to learn more about specific topics. Or if you know a lot, at least you can meet people who are in the same field as you. And LinkedIn has a free version, and then they have a paid upgraded subscription version, but it's a great way to connect with others. And again, you can post your resume on there or look for jobs on there. And they have usually, after a while, they'll look at what you can do and they'll start sending you job ideas, say that you come up with it. Meetup groups. It's to me, I think of it as an old school kind of thing. It's been around for a while, but again, it's a great way to find people that are interested in the same thing that you are. Maybe you reach out to them because of hobbies, but there's business groups that you can join in also. If you're female, they have a really solid um, meetup group that helps women get business or that own businesses to get more businesses or business from specific areas. So the government, well, maybe not anymore, I don't know, used to like to say that they worked with women owned businesses, but there are still groups that are other businesses that do that. That's what they're looking for. So, but meetup groups can be, like I said, just from hobbies. So maybe if you like going hiking, you can find a group that does hiking. But when you're there, you meet people and maybe you can discuss what you do for a living. And if you have a business, that's a good way to meet new people and get your business out there. You can do that elevator conversation, right? Where you talk about what you do. Rating sites are a big deal. Yelp, if you have a business and someone comments on it, whether you have your Yelp set up or not, you can claim it. But people, even before you claim it, people can leave ratings on it. So it's better to go claim it. You can get ratings from 1 to 5 stars. So you might want to know how your business rates. And if someone gives you a terrible rating and it's obvious that it's biased or something or not doesn't fit, you can ask to get it removed. Personally, I think that after 2 or 3 years, they should just remove all the old ratings anyway, because I know if I'm going on a trip, I usually look for restaurants, ratings. I don't care what somebody said 3 years ago. I want to know what the latest ratings are so I know what the business is doing now. And I think that they should think about that kind of thing. But you'll notice you can't rate Yelp because I think they know they would get some comments that might not make them happy, but it might make them have a better business. But there's plenty of places you can leave ratings. We talked about ratings earlier, or reviews earlier in the semester, like Google for Business, but or just on Google, whatever. You can leave it on places like Square, which is accounting software that people use, like in a restaurant, or we use it in our brewery. Places where you sell, you can do online sales through Square. You can do in-store sales through Square. You can go somewhere like if you have like a craft that you're selling, you can take your little Square, and now you can even do the thing where you just, whatever you call it, tap someone's card on your phone, and if you're lucky, it works. So it works for me some of the time, and sometimes it doesn't. But anyway, there's lots of online sales tools. Even Facebook has like marketplace. Besides, you can sell your regular stuff, but they have groups on Facebook that you can join and meet other people. Amazon has you can rate the content you buy there. So, but then there's also things like music sites, live streaming, Twitch, and we talked about TikTok already and beyond. So, if you are a musician, you can upload your tunes to SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, Bandcamp, Spotify, and probably more than that because I don't write music, so I don't really keep up with that. But then there's live streaming, what you can do beyond posting YouTube videos. You can, one of our people that worked at our brewery also live streamed playing games. He used Twitch. He and his brothers would play games on Twitch, and his younger brother was very goofy, so he always got a lot of followers. People were interested in him, and not so much the older two. They were just a little too quiet. So, something like that, you need to have the personality that reaches out to people. Um, anyway, there's so many different options. If you have tools like this that you are using already, please tell us about it in your post for this part of the week. And if you're interested, look out there and find something. You can look at some of the ones that I suggested. Find some out there that you might think are interesting that might help you out. And it doesn't just need to be, obviously, it doesn't need to be social media type thing. There's so many tools that can help you with your business, and that helps you promote.